Hey guys, here for another video. Today we're looking at Larsa Pippen. She got piping, and yeah, I know. Again, there's no funny joke on her name. Her name just sounds funny. Pippen, poppin'. Her Pippen got popped by Scottie Pippen. That's the only weird, funny joke I can say. But yeah, she did make an OnlyFans, which is pretty weird because she's 46 years old and she got into this OnlyFans game. So I'm assuming she's dry for that money. Again, I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's getting a pretty good amount for child support after divorcing Scottie Pippen. R.I.P. Scottie Pippen. He's not dead, but I do feel for, I mean, his relationship's dead, so no way R.I.P. for him. But Larsa Pippen's been in the news recently for a lot of like dating basketball players, cheating on dudes, and kind of like, you know, playing the game, so to say, as younger people would do it in their 20s. But again, she's 46 and has kids, so I don't really think she'd be playing the game, hoeing it out, slutting it out. Again, nothing wrong being a slut or a hoe, but I think at her age with a whole bunch of kids, I think it feels a little weird. Imagine if your mom's just dating one dude after another. It just feels kind of weird, especially if she's kind of just using it instead of like dating one person because she actually loves them. But she did get OnlyFans recently, and it's kind of funny because OnlyFans does have their own YouTube channel, and there isn't much subscribers or traction in it. Even the OnlyFans video that they made for Larsa Pippen, there's only 377 views, and the only comment is LOL. I did watch it just to kind of get an expectation of what to expect on the OnlyFans that she has to offer. I don't know if it's more sexual, I don't know what to expect, but according to the OnlyFans video, it's a model, TV star, entrepreneur, and OnlyFans creator. Again, that's just another, again, whenever they jumble all these entrepreneur model stuff, no one really cares that much. Obviously, people like her because of her looks. It's kind of like every other like Instagram thoughts. It's like, I'm an entrepreneur, here's my OnlyFans. No one's looking at your OnlyFans because you're an entrepreneur, your personality is great. I mean, there might be some, there's you know, a few that have a great personality, like Trisha Paytas. She actually does a pretty good OnlyFans content, pretty good vlogs. I would definitely say her OnlyFans is the best OnlyFans in existence. I'm not simping to her. I did get her subscriber, or did get her sub a long time ago. Really good. Never reviewed it, but I probably will review in the future. But again, there isn't much to expect from Larsa Pippen, unfortunately. For me, I would love to see her play basketball, or maybe make a video of her, like, you know, husband, Scottie Pippen, make another kid in OnlyFans or something. That I feel like that would be great. But let's talk about social media a little bit and then get into her OnlyFans. So she does have 2 million followers on her OnlyFans, and I did wonder, why did she get famous? I think Wikipedia also acknowledges that the only reason she really rose to fame is because she looked decent and dated Scottie Pippen, and it kind of sucks for Scottie Pippen that after 20 years of marriage, they kind of split up, so she's definitely hoeing it out now, so to say. Now, I will say I do respect her in one avenue. She does have her own makeup line, not makeup line, jewelry line called larsapippen.com. And I always tell people of OnlyFans or Instagram or any type of social media, whenever they're marketing a brand or their own website, their own product, they should definitely be rocking their own product. So on her OnlyFans post, her Instagram post, she does post her pictures with her jewelry, and she tags her Instagram jewelry page and her jewelry social media. So shout out to her for repping whatever she preaches. Not many girls do that. I remember of like one girl, I think her name was Chrissy Taylor. She has like a hot shop thing, but she doesn't promote it in her Instagram post. I feel like if you ever have a brand or something, definitely actively promote it into your social media to see that, like, hey guys, I'm selling this product or brand, and I'm also rocking it because I also support my own thing. It doesn't make sense when people have their own merch but they don't even wear it. So shout out to her for being real in that section. And I will say, I was still looking through all the social medias, and I did look at her website. I'm like, god damn it, she is definitely in that game. I mean, it's very expensive jewelry. I'm a guy, so I don't really care. And I always say this, she is a girl, right? So I was assumed that most of her followers with 2 million followers are guys, so it doesn't really make sense to cater to this jewelry business when the majority of your followers are guys. Like, I don't want hoop earrings, I don't want to wear bracelets or anklets or any of that stuff. She should probably make like her own fleshlight or something, and I'm pretty sure it would sell out. She'd call it like the Poppin' Pippen or the Pippin' Poppin', and you know, there you go. She'd probably make a huge amount of money with that, you know, fleshlight. She does have a Twitter, nothing too interesting. She doesn't really advertise her OnlyFans that much, which is kind of weird. She does have one Instagram post on it, and it seems like a pretty generic post. I don't feel like she wrote it. I don't care what anyone says. Every woman can love and live in her own terms. Welcome to my OnlyFans, a really fun way to get to know the real me for me and interact one-on-one with my true fans. That sounds so fake. It got behind the scenes of my wild life, showing off my personal swimsuits, lingerie, and live chats, personal DMs when we get to talk. I want to show women all over the world, no matter where they are, they can be sexy and successful. Subscribe to my page. So again, doesn't really tell you much about her OnlyFans, but I'm here to talk about that. So let's just get right into it. Her OnlyFans is free. It's a model, but obviously OnlyFans requires you to put your credit card information. So again, it is free, and she is one of those people where the sub is free, and if you want to get any of the good stuff, quote unquote, I don't think there's anything good, you do have to pay for it. But what she has on her base sub isn't that great, but let's talk about it. So right when you get it, I was hoping to see her like slam dunk some people, play for the Bulls, play with Derrick Rose or something, you know, do something basketball related, because that's the only reason she's ever even known for it, aka her husband. But she doesn't really have anything crazy. Out of the picture, she has 16 photos and only 3 of them are free, aka you can only see 3 pictures. There isn't anything good. It's not sexy, it's not like rated R, it's not PG-13, it's all PG, and it's just a glorified Instagram. And if you want to see any more lingerie pics, you could definitely get it. Again, very expensive. It's $10 to $20 for each video, so if you're willing to spend that, go ahead. I just don't think it's worth it, especially from what we see on her like current OnlyFans and the base sub. Everything seems to be just like another glorified Instagram, unfortunately. Now, she does have 9 videos, and out of the videos, the longest one is 29 seconds, and everything else falls within 10 seconds, and it's not good at all, unfortunately. Out of the 9 videos, only 6 of them are free, and the rest you do have to pay for it. But the current videos that she has is just her working out, which isn't anything special. Honestly, if you go to YouTube and watch her workout videos, they're almost identical to what she has on her OnlyFans. There isn't anything rated R, there isn't anything PG-13. When I was looking at her OnlyFans, reminded me, I was like, wow, am I watching a Disney movie or like a Tybo, like Billy Blanks thing? Everything just seems so generic. And honestly, if you want to see what videos she has to offer on her OnlyFans, they're pretty much identical to what she already has on her YouTube channel, where she is working out. But she does have some things through her DMs, but I don't really think it's her, just because the model of the way it's responding. Like, for example, there's one DM where it says, "Hi babe, how's your day going? Sending you lots of love. Who's watching the game tonight, Lakers or Suns? I'm thinking the Lakers are gonna win tonight." And then a couple days later, she has like the same model of DMs. "Good morning baby, I hope your day is filled with joy. Suns or Lakers? I think the Suns for the W." So now she switches teams. I feel like, and it wouldn't surprise me, this is pretty normal for every OnlyFans girl, is that they have an assistant or something just messaging DMs randomly in mass, and you can't respond to her. If you do want to respond to her, you have to tip. Not many people do this, where if you want to have any type of conversation, you do have to send money. So obviously that's pretty desperate. I would not do that. If anything, I would send money to troll her. But again, I really don't think it's her talking through her DMs. It's probably some assistant or something, because she's definitely not running her own OnlyFans. Just the way it's modeled and the way it's like, all the DMs are set up, everything just doesn't seem like it's her speaking, unfortunately. So pretty short video, pretty shit video, pretty Pippen video. Horrible joke there, ha ha ha. But yeah, her OnlyFans is definitely one of the worst OnlyFans I've ever seen. I don't really see the point of getting it. Honestly, I felt a little bad, because I was looking at like the post that she has and the tips, that she only has like $1 tip, $2 tips, and I was like, dang. Like, the host status doesn't translate. Like, for example, there's a lot of girls out there that are very beautiful and have guys pay everything for them, but those are the stupid simps. But when you're in the internet, obviously simps exist, but they're a little bit more, how should I say it, less simpish than they are in real life. And it kind of, I felt a little bit bad that one of her videos had $1 tip, but definitely don't think her OnlyFans is worth it. She should probably stick to the makeup game. If she does try to do anything with the OnlyFans, she has a rough competition, right? I'm always pretty strict with that. Like, if anyone really wants to see her OnlyFans, nudity is definitely a thing. Again, there isn't anything too good, unfortunately. So if you guys should get her OnlyFans or not, it's free. Go ahead. There's nothing good. Honestly, it's a waste of time. Like, literally the time you take to put your credit card info, subscribe, look through her entire profile, and look at her DMs. You could have been doing so many other things, like jacking off, ordering a McChicken, walking to the gym, talking to your girlfriend, telling your mom you love them, or your dad you love them, or some of your loved ones you love them. You could do anything else beside that. Her OnlyFans is pretty trash, unfortunately. And like I said, rest in peace, Scottie Pippen. You're my favorite Bill Cosby lookalike, and her OnlyFans is pretty trash. So, like always, guys, please leave a comment below for any suggestions. Google form in the description. I'll look at every single one. I will get to that request eventually. It really depends on budgeting, pricing, but I do get to every request with time. So, rest in peace, Scottie Pippen. Give it a like, please. Give it a subscribe. And if you guys have any suggestions, like always, I'm open to that. So, have a good day. Bye.